Hello. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Oh my gosh. I'm going to just hang out for a minute because I had some crazy, bizarre technical difficulties. And it took me 3 times. You know what they say, 3rd time's a charm, right? I'm so sorry about that. Hopefully you guys are finding me. I'm going to just share this for a minute. If you all can give me a moment, I'm going to invite some friends to join us. I just noticed I have a nice splatter of chroma mist on my computer screen. So that's fun. Okay, so give everybody, hopefully everybody can find me. Hi, Marlene. I'm so sorry. Hopefully 3rd time will be a charm because the weirdest things were just happening. I think we should be good. I'm just going to give everybody a minute to hopefully come back and find me. And I'm going to share this on some Facebook so some friends can join me. Hi, Tina. Tina, I am loving your prompts. I really want to try and share some back with you, but I love that. So thank you for keeping the inspiration flowing. Hi, Alexis. Thanks for joining. I'm so sorry. Hi, Shannon. Thank you guys for finding me again. It was just a weird, like, bizarro, the camera, and then YouTube quit, but we're here. I did it. I don't know what, I don't know. I don't know. It's just been a weird week, but I'm back and I'm here, and hopefully everybody will find me and we can have some crafty fun because you guys, oh, Darren's always got jokes. Like my son says, Darren always got to roast me. I am so sorry about that, guys. Oh, man. Yeah, that was, I don't know. Anyway, I'm here. Oh, Tina, of course. I always try to comment and, it's good. I love that you share inspiration. I wish everybody would share more inspiration. We all need it, right? And, I was having a conversation with a crafty friend a couple of days ago, and we were talking about being on design teams and that sort of thing. And I was telling her that anytime I've applied for a design team or whenever I've been asked the question where my inspiration comes from, I always say my community, my crafty community, and that is the God's honest truth. Um, I love seeing that people are out there making stuff and, being creative and whatnot. So thank you again. Hello, DLR. Thanks for coming back. I think I saw you briefly and then my YouTube quit. So here we are. Gang's all here. Everybody's back. Thank you, everybody, for finding me again and then again and then again. I appreciate it. 3 times. 3rd time's a charm. All right, so it's December 1st. 1st of the month. What does that mean? Raise your hand if you know the answer. I know I do. 1st of the month is always the best. The best time at Brutus Monroe. Well, one of the best times. Let's face it. There's a lot of good times at Brutus Monroe. But the 1st of the month means new inspiration box, new theme. Oh, Donna R. Sorry about that. I didn't recognize the DLR. Hello, Donna. Now I know who it is. New products, right? Marlene is the best. So I have before me this adorable stencil. This is called Words from Home. And oh, Shannon, now you made my day. If you guys didn't catch that, Shannon just said, you are once, twice, 3 times a lady. I love that. Hi, Amy. Thanks for joining. Oh boy, I love it. So this is the Words from Home stencil. I mean, seriously, guys. I can't take the cuteness on this. It's adorable. So I've been seeing a lot of samples made with this stencil, and probably up on the website. If you check it out, you might see usually there's some design team. I'm just taking a peek to see, sometimes when often on the website, you'll see images of examples done with this. So from the design team members that are gearing up for projects, I've been seeing so many cool things made with this stencil. But I didn't see any Christmas. And I don't know if it's just that it's December and I'm just kind of ready for Christmas and I'm excited for it, or if it's just the home, and every time I looked at this, I kept thinking home for the holidays. So I decided I'm putting a Christmas spin on this bad boy. I don't know if that's what it was intended for. I don't think so. Maybe if Shannon or Darren, you could weigh in on that. I don't think it was intended to be holiday-ish or Christmassy, but tonight we're gonna Christmas it up, y'all. You guys ready? All right, so I've got two cards planned. Hopefully we can get them both done, both Christmas, both using this amazing little stencil. So I'm gonna set this aside for a second, and I'm gonna start with some Chroma Mist spray background. Now, something I wanna tell you guys, full disclosure, I try to remain completely transparent always. I am fresh out of aqua pigment paper. So I am using Bristol. This is a smooth Bristol paper. Now, I'm going to tell you why this is so cool. Because I don't know how many of you know this, or how many of you experiment with your aqua, or with your Chroma Mist rather. Oh man, good thing it's that season, because I am in serious need of a new splat box. So, Chroma Mist, what I found is, okay, I know, here I am, I'm going to say it's my favorite, it's always my favorite, blah, 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 right? Ah, I love that. All about home. So Shannon says it's all about home. She loves that I'm making it Christmas. Darren says that stencil was Shannon's idea. It's whatever you want it to be. Hopefully lots of uses. It's amazing. It's you know what? It is so unique, and that is one of my favorite things about Brutus Monroe stencils. You know, every company has whatever, snowflakes and maybe houses and hearts and whatever, but these stencils, they're just so unique. I'm just going to leave it right there while I'm shaking up my my Chroma Mist. Right, Tina? It's so cool. It's so cool. And I love all these little guys. I love the cat and dog. So I am going to give my Chroma Mist a shake, and we're going to start with like a blue snowy background. So this is Blue Glow, and I know you guys are probably like, Gina, that's a neon Chroma Mist. Well, I know, but it has become like one of my favorite blues for skies and backgrounds, so trust me on this. I'm just trying to get see that pigment settles, so when you use your Chroma Mist, make sure you give it a good shaky shake. So, So Donna says, great idea, Shannon. Just a question. What is that little guy on the bottom right doing? No, Darren, I have not seen the die of the month. Something tells me it's amazing. Donna, you're referring to this guy, I presume? Darren, are you serious? He's reading. Okay, I'm going to keep it PG. I thought he was driving, like sitting in a car driving. And then I was showing this to my mom because I was like, isn't this so cute? And she said, oh, he's reading. But she did not think he was reading leaning up against the house. And I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, that's precious. He could even be sitting like right in here, like he's in the living room reading, right? So cute. I love this. I love this so much. The cat, he fits in the window. The dog could be in here like you're peeking in the living room. All right, we gotta play with this. We gotta create, because it's just too stinking cute. Okay, so I am gonna start. Oh, so back to the paper. So Chroma Mist. One of my favorite things about Chroma Mist, what I found, is depending on what paper you're spraying it on, the effects are different. So, like I said, I'm fresh out of aqua pigment paper, but I'm not upset about it because I'm going to use Bristol, and Bristol is going to give me a different effect than aqua pigment, different than perfect blend paper, and that's crazy cool. That makes your product even that more versatile, right? And I love that. I love when we can take something and use it a million different ways. Okay, so Donna says, I thought he was driving but couldn't figure out. Donna, same. And Tina says, I tried to make him be a baby, but the scale was off. Listen, what do we always say at Brutus Monroe? Create your own ending, right? So a little water spritz. And I'm hoping for a snowy. See, look at that color. Isn't that awesome? So I don't want full coverage. I want it to look like we had like a little snowstorm up in here. Okay. I'm going to give this a little heat blast. So let me just grab my heaty gun. See if we're plugged in. I don't think, nope, we're not plugged in. A certain little lady that occupies my house that goes by the name of Lily has been sick this week. So as the week progressed and she started to feel better, she came down more. So things have been moved and rearranged, and so I'm just blotting a little bit. Trying to make this look like snow. I'm going to take the heat off for a little bit and blot a little bit more because I want it to be like, uh-oh. That's going to have to be the bottom because I got some that's another thing. My rag disappeared and I had to go steal one from Lily, and it's crazy dirty. Okay. So I'm going to dry this off. Not completely. I got some dirt down there, but we'll just make that the bottom. I think I'm going to grab some white. This is kind of an old bottle of white chroma mist, but it will serve the purpose. I'm just going to do a little splatters. And then I'll set this aside to dry, and we're going to do another chroma mist background for the other card because we're going to do, one is going to be like blue and snowy, and then the other one we're going to do traditional Christmas colors. Dirt goes with the snow. Listen, as long as it's not yellow snow, right? We're good. Dirty snow is okay. It's so funny though. That's like one of the things we always say, we can't stand the dirty snow. Like after there's like a big snowfall and then we're at the bus stop and all the cars are lined up and it like makes the snow dirty. Okay, so just some light splatters to give us some more snow. Really simple, easy way to make a nice, fun, snowy, blizzardy background. Okay, so let me just put this in my water, and I think I'm going to get some paper towels and I'm going to steer clear of that very dirty rag. Okay, so let's get this one out and I'll set this aside to dry. Take a quick look at that. So there's our snowy blizzard background. I'm going to find a safe place for that. And let me throw another piece of paper on here. Oh my God, you guys, I was so excited. My last order came and it was packed by Mom. I know everybody's been posting their orders that have been packed by Mom, and I finally got one and I was like, ooh. And I was so excited because I got to meet Christopher's mom last year and his sister, and they were just as sweet as Christopher is. It was awesome. Okay, so now for this one, I'm going to try like a red and green mashup here. I've got candy apple and I've got yellow green. So let's see. I was thinking of doing all red, but I kind of feel like I want a little green in there. I think I'm not going to put any water. I'm just going to do straight on because if I add green, I don't really want too much blending. Right? So if I do water and it's too wet, then those colors are going to blend and we know they're going to turn brown. So I'm going to do a little red and I'm going to dry it. And then we'll do some, no, I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think I might just do all red. You know what? Let's see what happens. If it looks terrible, we'll cut a new piece of paper. How about that? Let's do a little experimenting. I'm going to dry that pretty good, so our colors don't mix. And then we'll go in there with some green. And that should be okay. So, December 1st. Timothy! Hello, crafty friend. It's so nice to see you. It's been way too long. Thanks for joining us. We are working tonight with the new Words from Home stencil. Maybe it should have been a Halloween card. All right, we're going to fix it. We're going to make it Christmassy. That all looks pretty dry. So now I'm going to go in with some green. And I just realized I keep looking over the box. Sorry if you guys are getting a view of my forehead. All right, now let's see. All right, this one is a little squirty. So I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to do some splattering instead. Let's see. All right, we got this. We can do this. I think I might have a clog in this one, so yeah, we're getting kind of brown. I'm not totally loving that. I think we're going to go with all red because that just got way too brown. So here we go. Back to the red. Do a nice bright red background. There we go. Still got some white speckles in there, right? Just for like a little bit of texture, a little bit of water that drips. I'm going to give this just a little bit of heat, and then I'll set it aside and let it dry. Okay, grab my heat gun. I got a lot of mist on there, but that is a nice, beautiful red, right? It is a great red. This is candy apple red. It is a really, really bright, beautiful, Christmassy red. I think that I want to take it off of here, though, because I'm afraid that it might be absorbing some color. So let me get that off of there. Oh, I am making a mess tonight. Let's just dry this up because that is really saturated. Okay, I'm going to set that aside, let that dry some, and we're going to move on. I'm going to go back to our blue card. Okay, we find a safe spot for that. Good thing I'm wearing black pants because it's a perfect spot to wipe my messy hands. Speaking of messy, let's just make sure that our desk is clean. Did anybody get the candy cane squeaky clean? Because I have not gotten it. How crazy am I? It's 30 degrees out and I'm still using beach bag over here, but it's so good. I can't help myself. It smells so good. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're clean. I have this big green splatter on my monitor. And it's funny because I keep looking up thinking that it's on the card when it's really just on my monitor. Okay, so let's grab the blue. This is our blue snow background. That's still a little wet. I'm going to have to dry off those blobs. Just keeping summer alive. It just smells so good. So I cut some silver, some glitter, because, you know, there always needs to be glitter. And I cut out some snowy hills. And I thought it would be fun to do our little winter house scene. So let's get to that. I just got to grab my stick and stamp mat. And I forgot to pull some ink. So let me just find a nice blue. Sorry guys, I forgot to pull ink that I wanted to use before the live. I think this is gonna do it. That looks like it's a good match. Oh, you know what though? We could do, you know what, maybe I was thinking about maybe embossing in silver, but maybe we'll do the sentiment. All right, grab my mat. Okay. Trying to find my clean one. Because oh gosh, I literally have 5 stick and stamp mats here. I keep one in a package to use like just when I'm using ink. Then I have like the other one for when I'm using glazes. There's snow splatters all over my, you know, I gotta tell you something. It is a good thing that I don't have to go into the office, that I work remotely, because I think that if my boss ever saw what my computer looks like, it is splattered. It's splattered with ink. It's splattered with paint. It's a mess. Okay, so I am going to ink this up and then I'm going to cut it out. Let me just grab a blending brush. Okay. Oh, Donna, is this the first time you're seeing it? It's so fun. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share it. It's, you know, it's unique. It's just really unique, and that's just one of those things that draws me in when it's just different. It's different than what you see out there. Now listen, there's a lot of companies out there that all make wonderful things, but we know there's trends. Not that this isn't trendy, but I feel like sometimes people sort of follow the same design ideas, and then something like this comes along that's just totally different and like nothing I've ever seen before. So I am straight up inking this. As you can see, I've kind of used and abused this stencil. It's loaded with glitter and glaze and all kinds of stuff. But like, I was thinking about this, right? And there's just so many different things. Like, it could be if somebody just bought a new house. It could be a baby card, like welcoming home a baby, right? It could be welcome to the neighborhood. It could be a thank you card. And there's like, that's the other cool thing. There's a lot of words that you can tape off and just use the words individually. I did that on one card where I taped off grateful and used grateful. Okay. All right, so here comes the reveal. Look how cool that is. Isn't that awesome? I'm gonna clean this up so it's ready for card number 2. The only thing I am gonna tell you guys, because I learned the hard way, these letters have some little pieces. See in here, like the A and the G. So when you're cleaning, and with stick and stamp or even a little pixie spray. Okay, so we're gonna cut this out and make sure the background is dry, and then we'll build that card. And guys, this time I even remembered to grab my ribbon and my sequin box, right? I always forget to grab those, but this time I remembered. So cool, right, Donna? Isn't that awesome? Okay, hopefully my hands are not super dirty and they don't muck this up. So we're gonna do this wintry scene with this cool stencil. So all I'm doing is cutting out the shape of the house. Like that. So what's everybody's crafty Christmas wish? What's on your crafty Christmas wish list this year? Mine, unfortunately, is the same thing as last year. I think a glimmer foil machine is one of the things on my wish list. What's everybody wishing for from crafty goodness this year? So see, it's fun because Lily is my little crafter, so I get to buy her craft supplies, which is really fun. Okay, cutting this out, and right there, and then I'm gonna cut out our chimney spot. Make sure I have this right. Oops. There we go. Isn't that adorable? Get rid of all these scraps. Okay. Tim Holtz watercolor pencil set. That's a good one. It would take 6 months to stamp these words. Yes, it would, Tina. It definitely would. Okay, I'm going to give this a little bit of heat because some of our white splatters are still wet. Some of our snowflakes in there. I'm going to blot them out so we don't have to wait forever. So just so you guys know, this is a 5x7 card that we're making. I needed the room. The second card we're going to do is a standard A2, but I needed the room on this because I wanted to create a scene. So I made a 5x7 card so that I could achieve everything I wanted to on this. Okay, so this is, I'm just going to check this out and stack it up. We're going to do this, and then we're going to put our house here. And the hills, which we'll have to see because I don't want to cover too much of that. Right, but I'll probably bring the snowy hills right out to the silver edge, I think. And then we got room for a sentiment up here. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna do, I think I'm gonna emboss in silver. And you're gonna have to forgive me because I hadn't pulled that ahead of time because originally I guess my mind was going in a different direction. But I think silver to tie in with our silver glitter. So let me grab some silver embossing powder. Just bear with me for a sec. Oh my gosh, can I show you guys like one of my favorite things? Look at this. It's my embossing powder collection and it makes me so happy. I love it. I love to be organized and keep all my stuff together in different places, so things like that just make me happy. Okay, so Donna wants the Tim Holtz watercolor pencil set. Shannon, what about you? I know you have a crafty wish for Christmas. Amy, are you still with us? What are you wishing for? And what about you, Tina? What are all my crafty friends wishing for this Christmas? Okay. So on this one, I think we're going to stick with just a Merry Christmas. So let me get, oh, you know what? I got an oldie. Oldie. Let's see if I can find that. I was thinking about this, like Merry and Bright, but I think that might be too big. Let's see. That would look like, oh, hoo-hoo, nice, Shannon. Darren says you need to put a Christmas tree in the window. Oh, gosh, I do. You're totally right. I need a Christmas tree in the window. That'd be super cute. All right, let's see. I think that's going to be, nope, I don't love that. All right, let's try this. Occasional, I think this might do the trick, right? Little Merry Christmas right in there. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's go with that. Okay, let me... Shannon wants more alcohol markers. Amy says, I would like some Copic markers, but I've asked Santa for an iPad. Nice. That's a good one. Oh, hoo-hoo. Timothy says, I got a lot of my Christmas stuff during Black Friday. Awesome. Tina wants a mini Misty and trimmer blades. Oh, those are good ones. I guess it's like the equivalent of like socks and underwear when you're a kid, right? When you need new trimmer blades. And Marlene wants stuff to organize her stuff. Oh, that speaks to my OCD soul. I love organization. My stocking is stuffed. Like the elves and the shoemaker story. Donna says she ordered some organizing stuff. Now she just has to use it. I am so happy because renovations in my house are finally starting to wind down. Excuse me. So we were actually like able to host Thanksgiving, and all of the contents of my kitchen that have been in my office/craft room for 3 months are finally almost gone. So I've been able to get my soul back. And with that came my mojo. So that's been a really, thank you, Donna, so much. That is a lot of hard work and a lot of saving. And I can tell you guys that it's more than just a kitchen for us. Right? It is a Christmas miracle, 100%, Shannon. 100%, because it, I needed my space back. So I'm almost there. I'm like 75% of the way organized. And Lily and I decided today that we're going to do some changes in the office/craft room. Because sometimes she likes to come and hang out down here with me, but she's not in a crafting mood. I mean, I don't know what that's all about. Chalk it up to bad parenting, maybe, who's not in a crafting mood. But we'll cut her some slack because she's only 9. But she, we were saying how like sometimes she's just not in a crafty mood and she wants to just come and hang out down here. So we're going to do some rearranging, and we're going to get a little couch and a TV down here. We did have that. Oh no, that's a bummer. All right, well, we're live, right? And we're doing things on the fly, so we're going to fix that. Let me heat what we got. We can fix it. Couple of ways we can fix that, right? Let's see. Let me get that heated. Marlene says, that's it. I need the magic wand. I've gotten most of it organized, but the stamps and dies are running rampant all over my space. I finally got the paper under control. Okay. So, now my initial thought is to take my embossing marker and fill this in. But I'm thinking of maybe we stamp it on blue and cut it out. So let's try it with the embossing marker and see how that goes. Gray. Do I have a white one? I do have a white one. If it doesn't look good, oh, wow, that was hard to open. Right? Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. I don't want to lose the integrity of the stamped image. So if this looks bad, we're going to redo it. The Brutus Monroe pre-Black Friday and Black Friday event had a number on my wallet in my space, but I got so much good stuff. That is definitely a good time to shop. That is for sure. All right, let's see what we got there. We're just going to Bob Ross that. Happy little mistake, right? Oh, gosh, that pen is sticking on tight. Oh, I might have done that too soon. Gotta have some tricks up your sleeve, know what I'm saying? Let's see how that goes. Okay, what do my crafty friends say? Acceptable? So, I'm going to tell you guys a little story. I used to be a very anxious person, and I still can be at times. But over the years, due in part a lot to my son, things that he's had to deal with, I really learned about not sweating the small stuff. And then when Lily started crafting with me, I really had to put that into play, right? Because normally, like, something like that would happen, and I would get so mad. I'd be like, darn it, I made this background, now look what I did. But when Lily started crafting with me, and she made a mistake, I definitely didn't want her stressing, because I loved her crafting with me so much. So we learned when something like that happens, there's always a way to fix it, right? Oh, I almost left my stamp in here, and you know what that means. At some point, I'll be looking all over for it. So, yeah. Hi, Sherry! Hi! How are you? We are telling stories and hanging out and talking about Christmas crafty wishes. And I just messed up a stamp, made a happy mistake, and I Bob Rossed it, as I like to say, and fixed it up, and I think we're okay. I don't know. What do my crafty friends think about this? Okay. I think we're about ready. Let me just give my hands a good wipe on my black pants. And let's start building this fun stuff. Okay. And then hopefully we should have enough time to finish off our other one. So now I'm going to use Barely Art Glue. I always use liquid glue. When I glue on glitter paper, because I just find that the adhesive runners just don't really work so well. And I think I'm just going to take my blending brush and we're going to go around the edges a little bit. Just make that stand out a little bit more. Actually, we can even do it this way. Thanks, Tina. Thanks, Sherry. So this background I made really simple with Brutus Monroe Chroma Mist in Blue Glow. It's one of my favorite colored sprays. And I did a lot of water. So I wanted it to look like a blizzardy, snowy background. And we did do some white splatter on there to make it all look snowy. And then I'm using It's a Boy from Catherine Pooler, which I used with the stencil. So that all ties in all of our colors. So this is going to be like a blue Christmas. I'll spare you all and not do my Blue Christmas Elvis impersonation. My son yells at me whenever I sing something because I have a really bad habit of somebody says something and when it's like a line from a song, then I have to sing it. And he gets very mad. He'll say, why do you have to sing everything? I'm like, I don't know. I just can't help it. I got the music in me. All right, so let's glue this background up. Shannon. No way. Maybe on a private station. So you guys want to hear a really funny story about singing funny songs? We were I work in publishing. I work for magazines, and this one of the stories, the cover story was about a pig roast, and I came up with the headline, "One Swine Day," like one fine day, one swine day, right? So that was the headline for the story about the pig roast. It's about a charity event. It was about a charity event, and so all day it was stuck in my head, and I kept singing "One Swine Day." That's the silliness that goes on in my head. Sherry, don't you egg her on. I see what y'all are trying to do. We're here to make cards and crafts, not sing. I mean, you guys can sing. Okay. Oh, I love this blue with silver. What do you guys think? All right, let's, you know what? Let's work on our hills. This is going to be our house. We're going to get that right there. We're definitely going to pop that. And then I'm going to come low because I just don't want to cover up too much. Let's see. Maybe we lose this one in the middle. Let's see how that looks. Because I just don't want to lose too much, right? Yeah, that looks like it might work. All right, let me get some foam tape. Looks like I have no white left. I don't really want to use black, so bear with me for a sec. Let me get out. Got some dots here that we'll use. Tina. And I'm going to put this on. And once again, just so you guys know, this is a 5x7 because I wanted to get that house in there. All right, so let's, I think I'm going to use my adhesive runner for this. Uh-oh. What is happening tonight? Tonight is like the night of things just going wrong and not functioning or breaking, or I guess we're at the end of that one. All right, let me go grab another. Oh yeah, that's busted. Oh, it was behind, it was drawer number 3. And of course, that was the last one I opened. All right, let's pop in a refill. That does not look like it went in right. Oh, no, I guess it did. Okay. There we go. Okay, favorite Christmas song, hit me. Lily was like chomping at the bit to play the Christmas music, and we told her that she was not allowed to put any Christmas music on until Thanksgiving. Well, guess what I woke up to early Thanksgiving morning? And she was just all day. She had this little speaker. The Nightmare Before Christmas is what's going on. Donna! It is like the Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh my gosh. Speaking of the Nightmare Before Christmas, let me tell you guys this. So, absolutely one of my favorite movies. I know the argument of is it Christmas or is it a Halloween, but it's really a Christmas movie. So my sister-in-law, my husband's sister, sent us a package today. And there was one for each of the kids, and then there was one for me and my husband. And the kids opened theirs, and they got advent calendars. Lucas's was Hershey Kisses, and Lily's was Reese's Pieces. And my husband and I got the Nightmare Before Christmas Funko Pop advent calendar. It is the coolest thing that I have been wanting for like a couple of years now, and I was so excited. Sherry, have you seen this advent calendar? If you have not, I will send you pictures later. It is the coolest thing. Sherry, I have to send you a picture of my wedding cake. My wedding cake was Nightmare Before Christmas. And at my reception, my husband came out to the reception dressed as Jack Skellington. We love NBC. Oh my gosh, I will ask Sherry, I'll ask my sister-in-law where she got it because it is so cool. So we only opened day one, and it's little Funkos from the movie. So day one was the pumpkin head guy. I'll have to show you some pictures. It's really cool. I told my sister-in-law that every day I was going to be sending her a picture every day of what the Funko was for each day. Okay. Yeah, it was very cool. All right, let's finish this guy up. Oh, I love that, Sherry. How fun. We have an advent calendar too. Mine is craft. Oh, that's fun. I made Benji one with our pill. Oh my gosh, Shannon. That's so cool. Sherry, he's 28. I get it. Listen, I get it. I totally get it. All right, I got to scroll back because I missed favorite Christmas songs. Let's see what we got. Angels We Have Heard on High. That is absolutely one of my favorites. And I love that they play it in church. I told Lily, I'm like, this is the season where the church songs get really fun because they start to do Christmas songs. And I love that. I do like to sing in church because I feel like I can just blend myself in with all the other horrible singers. Joy to the World. Oh, so good. Little Drummer Boy. All right, so, oh, that was Darren. Okay, good. Donna says good choice. Silent Night. Oh my gosh. Oh, Holy Night. Wow. I love this. I am so surprised. Like, nobody said, like, Jingle Bells, Mary Did You Know, and Where Are You, Chris? So, okay, me, are we talking Pentatonics with those? Because Pentatonics, their, like, a cappella Christmas is my favorite. Oh my gosh, do I love them. And they do an incredible Mary Did You Know. All right, so now this is what I'm going to do here. Let's see. Do I want, yeah, I guess I'll just use, oh no, here we go. It's so much easier than killing myself with all these little dots. Yeah, that's awesome. Honestly, the first time I heard that song was Pentatonics. They're pretty amazing. I would love to see them live. My kids really like them too. My son actually loves Hallelujah. That's one of his faves. Lily, she loves it all. I'm a fan of Meghan Trainor too. I like a lot of her Christmas stuff. Okay, so now let's see. Okay. Get a little glue under here. Uh-oh, I left my pin out. Just okay. Now, hopefully I made this and we don't have an edge over here. Let's see. A little bit to trim this a little bit better. Let me get smaller scissors. Oh, Amy, that is the sweetest thing. Thank you so much for saying that. Well, earlier I was just saying how unique this stencil is. This was one of Shannon, a brainchild of Shannon. And I said it, I know that it probably was not, there's got to be an easier way to do this, right? And it's not the way I'm doing it. I didn't know or think that it was originally intended for Christmas, but when I saw it, the first thing I thought was Home for the Holidays. So I had to go with it. Carol of the Bells, love Christmas carols. Oh, you know, I love, like, in the movies, like when people go Christmas caroling, like I really want to do that. When I was a kid, we used to do that. I mean, where I live, it's like everything is too spread out, and people would probably like call the cops, right? Could you guys imagine if I showed up at your door with my hands in one of those fur muffs and a long coat like the Dickens, like something out of the Dickens story? And I just sang Christmas carols at your door. I know Lily would do it with me. I know she would. She'd be like, heck yeah, Mom, I'm in. She had my husband find this little tree we had back in 2020 when the kids were doing hybrid school in the fall of 2020. We were all downstairs in our office slash craft room. My son, my daughter, everybody had a school desk, and we had this little like makeshift. Timothy, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. Wouldn't you be doorstep singing some tunes? What's your favorite? Let me at least sing the right one. Yeah, so Lily got my husband to find the little tree that we used to have in our little makeshift classroom. And nope, that's not what I want. I want the sequins. And she put it up in her room tonight. She was so excited about that. And then I was trying to ask her to come down here because, I don't know, I needed to ask her something or make sure she was doing homework. So I sent an announcement over the Alexa, and I said, hey, Buddy the Elf, can you come on down here? She comes running down the stairs. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? I was like, yes, child, I love that. All right, I'm looking for silver. I'm going to put some silver sequins on here real quick, and then we will... Nope, that's a clear one. I don't want a clear one. This is a really cool holographic one, but I don't know which package that came out of. Sequins everywhere. Okay, I have no idea, so we're going to go with these silver ones. Okay. Aw, thanks, Shannon. Okay, so Sherry, you said to Tina, beautiful song, our church choir asked for suggestions. I'm adding that one. I missed it. What song was it? See, Tina said, love Carol of the Bells. I am doing another card, Amy. I started it. I know it's 8:55, and I understand if, it's late, and if people need to sign off, I completely understand. But I am going to try and quickly put together card number 2. We had started the background, and I do have stuff pre-cut, so hopefully I can make that happen, and I totally understand whoever needs to sign off. I'm always grateful for any time that you choose to spend with me. Okay. Couple of snowflakey sequins for this. Mary did... Oh, yeah, that is a great one. That is a super, super great one. Look at me trying to do things backwards like I'm left-handed. Nope. Okay. All right, so here's the big one. We talked about Christmas songs. I'm doing that with our church for all our shut-ins for... Wait, Sherry, you guys are going to go, like, caroling to people's houses that are shut in? I love that so much. Oh my gosh. And thank you, by the way. Oh, Sherry, I wish we lived closer. I wish I could come with you. How fun is that? I wish we did something like that. Okay. So here's our snowy, wintry words from Home House. I'm just gonna, I know I should have done this ahead of time, a little blue. Just gonna kind of lift that up and get a little bit on our hills. I'm cheating a little bit. There we go. Just to set that off a little bit. Okay, so there's one. I am going to dive right into number 2. And like I said, we are almost at 9 o'clock, so if anybody needs to step away or say goodnight, please, I completely understand. So before we sprayed this deep red background, red, so let me draw that. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to blot some of this off since it's so bright anyway. Okay, and then I'm going to give this a heat. This one I want to heat emboss in with white, so I just want to make sure this is totally dry. Carol, turn off my do not disturb, and my daughter's friends are trying to, yeah, see, that didn't work out so well on that side. It got too muddy. So we'll stick with the red. I'm gonna drop off. No problem, Sherry. I'm so glad you stopped by. Oh, Donna, you are all good because I'm actually hopping into card number 2, and I'm a little late in overtime, but I'm gonna try and quickly squeeze in the second one. Here's the first one. Oh, Donna R, thank you for saying that. Simple but elegant. I love that. Right? It was pretty easy. Christmassy blue. All right, let's do this one. And, okay, where did my stencil go? Oh, here we go. Okay, my stencil is here. I need my mat. Okay. That will just make it easier. Put this down. And now this one, this time I'm gonna try and center it. Right on my base there. Oh my gosh, where is my tape? Just to make sure I don't go over on there. Just cover that up. And I'm going to stick this down because that was vellum that we sprayed on, or I'm sorry, not vellum, Bristol, and it warped, which is usual. Of course, I forgot to use the embossing buddy on that first, but oh well. And this, I'm going to use my Brutus Monroe clear embossing ink, and I'm going to dab so that I can go in and heat emboss it. So Donna C, you missed a lot. Like we had a lot of conversations tonight rather. We talked about favorite Christmas songs and crafty Christmas wishes. I even sang a little bit, just a very little bit. Okay, hopefully I got enough on here. But, you know, if we have a happy mistake, we have a happy mistake. Let's see. I'm going to take a look a little closer. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. I'm just smushing that down so that embossing ink gets in there. And we'll see what happens. We can always fix it with the pen, right? Okay. Well, it is cold out, Donna. Okay, let me get my white. You guys know I keep my white in a container because that's the one I use the most. Let's see how we do. That's what I was hoping for. Look at that. I'm just going to take a paintbrush, get rid of some of the extra. Whoops. Oh my gosh. See, I'm like, I don't know. Like I said earlier, I don't know if I was just excited for Christmas or had Christmas on the mind or what, but I looked at this and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like home for the holidays. Okay. Let me get my heat gun. We'll heat this up. I'm just going to try and get some of the, I see some of the white embossing powder. Just try and get some of that out. I should have used the old embossing buddy first, but you know, you guys know how that goes. Okay. Okay, I think I got it all. I may or may not have just heat embossed my desk. And Lily is here to say goodnight. Now, say goodnight.
Good night. Can I have a hug real quick?
A quick hug. No smooches, though, because I don't want your germs.
Okay.
I love you.
All right.
Good night, sweetheart.
Bye, guys. Good night.
Okay, so now originally, okay, baby, I had cut out a red glitter layer to go on here. I think we can still roll with that. What do you guys think? Yeah. Right? And then I pulled out, this is one of my favorites. The No Place Like Home sets. So that's the one that is, it looks like a front porch. And then there were all the add-ons. One of my favorite things about this set is the typography. I love it. I love it. So I had the idea to stamp out the word Christmas from this set. This is from No Place Like the Holidays. No Place Like Holidays. This was the add-on set. So I thought I could use Welcome Christmas. So let me stamp that real quick. I'm just going to take my Snowy Hill that I didn't use. And get the word Christmas on here. Okay. Whoops, I moved it, didn't I? Made a dimensional sticker nativity card next to my... Wait, I have to, what am I, oh, sorry, I have to read back what Tina said. One time in my old church choir, I went caroling at a local assisted living. We took store-bought cards and little treat bags. One man was blind, so I read the card to him. He was so happy. I made a dimensional sticker nativity card next time we went the next week, and he cried because, oh my gosh, Tina, you are not allowed to make me cry on my lives. I will not allow that. And it's, the truth is, I'm a crier. Man, I cry at everything. That is really sweet. Here's some more feet.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, that's the other one. Good night, my love.
How many people are watching?
I don't know. Why don't you say goodnight to everybody? Let me finish.
Good night.
Okay.
What are we making?
We're making Christmas cards using this really fun new stencil called Words from Home. So, I gotta tell you guys, I really could see this, like, as a stamp series. So, if the Words from Home was one big stamp, and there's there's so many other ones you could do, like making just one big image out of a bunch of the words that go with it. I love that. Okay, so here's our Christmas sentiment. We got a big old mess here, right?
Yeah.
Lucas is going to stick around and clean up the mess for me when I'm done, right?
No, I'm actually going to do it.
No, I'm just kidding. You can't.
Why?
Because Mommy has specific places for everything.
Yeah.
All right, Lucas, we were having a conversation earlier about favorite Christmas songs. What's your favorite Christmas song?
I don't have one.
What? Everybody has a favorite Christmas song. I don't believe you.
I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas music.
Well, what about when we were in the car and what was the song by Pentatonics that you loved?
Hallelujah.
Yep, that's what I told everybody before, that you really liked that. Okay. So, oops, look at that. See, I love the sentiments from this set. I love the typography on it. Very cool. Okay, so this I'm going to put here. So see, it's going to say, Welcome Christmas.
It's covering up some of the words.
That's okay. I want the sentiment to be Welcome Christmas. That's totally fine. Glue. Here we go. Let's do this. And nobody will ever know, unless they rewatch this live, that I made a mess trying to do red and green. Right?
They'll know because you turned it over and you just said it.
I know, but now I'm going to stick it down, and it'll be gone forever.
Bedtime.
Gone. Gone to the messy side. Okay, Lucas, before you go, tell everybody what your favorite Christmas movie is. And don't tell me you don't have a favorite Christmas movie. Come on. Elf?
Yeah.
Are you just saying that because that's my favorite?
No, no, I don't. Or, one of the Santa Clauses.
Oh, yeah. Which one? The one with Jack Frost? Because that's the one I love.
No, the second one.
The second one? What's the second one? I don't remember.
They have to find Christmas where Christmas is stolen.
I don't remember. I think Shannon just watched all the Santa Claus movies recently. What's the second one?
Where Christmas goes away and they steal Christmas.
I thought that was the one with Jack Frost.
I think it was.
Tina says, Gina, you already made me cry. My mama used to say we were called to squall like a preacher is called to preach because we were both criers too. Right, that's why. Okay, Amy said in the second one he has to get married. Okay.
Why would he want to get married?
Because he has to find a Miss Claus. Silly.
Wasn't there Mrs. Claus in the first one?
She was actually wasn't she his kid's teacher? But I
Or
think he
yeah,
might have
it
met
was.
her in the first one, but then in the second one he had to get married.
Oh, with the little kids and they go into that candy world.
Donna said she watched Elf last weekend. That is our tradition. And we will definitely, I'm going to be putting that in my December daily. That we watch Elf, because I don't know what else is going to be happening here in December. Okay, so that one's going to
Grandma's
go on.
birthday.
Yep, Grandma and Joey, both of their, whoops, oh no. Where did that go? Oh, it stuck to my pants.
December 22nd, you should do my first basketball game.
I definitely will. That's the first one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not gonna pop
It's in
this
Kinnatini.
because I don't want it to stick out above Christmas. So
You should do it where it says Welcome Home Christmas.
no, it's supposed to say Welcome Christmas.
Oh,
See?
that's cool.
Welcome Christmas. And then let's get some, I need the sequins. Oh wait, there's white sequins here. So we'll keep this a red and white card. Now, can I show you guys what else would be really cute? Have you guys seen this? This is the stamp set from this month's inspiration box. This is called Welcome Home. Now it's late and I don't want to keep you guys, but how cute would it have been to do some of these holly leaves like around the chimney? That would have been super cute. But since it's already 9:15 and I really need to wrap this up, I'm going to grab some of my white sequins. And we'll put some, maybe we'll do, should we do white and silver? Just white. What do you think? Not blue.
Does it stay on by itself?
No, I have to glue them, silly. They're not magic sequins.
If you put them together, you can go back and forth.
And they're sticking to my fingers right now.
Is it that kind of sequence where you can go back and forth?
What do you mean back and forth?
With the, where, like, you put your hand on it and it changes the picture?
Oh, no, they're just shimmery. Okay. Darren says It's a Wonderful Life is my favorite classic and Christmas Vacation for a funny one. That's a good one. Shannon loves White Christmas. What else? Gina says she signed up for Peacock and they just added Hallmark movies. Oh, yeah.
I also like the one where I was a kid, the Good Luck Charlie Christmas movie.
What is it?
The Good Luck Charlie Christmas movie, I also like that. And when I was really, really little, I really liked the Special Agent Oso Christmas special.
Special Agent Oso. Oh, remember those? That was the good old days.
And then when I was little, I really liked the Christmas movies. His Christmas movie, where he has to help one kid with Hanukkah, one kid with Kwanzaa, one kid with Christmas.
I wonder if we could find that on YouTube and show Lily because she doesn't remember. Special Agent Oso was a show that Lucas used to watch on Disney when he was little.
And then at the end, he's sad because no one's coming to his Christmas with him.
Uh-oh.
He has no one to come with Christmas with and no ornaments. And then a bunch of the kids he helped on a big train come, along with the professor, I forget his name, come and they have Christmas with him.
How did you remember that?
And then he uses like his special grappling gun which shoots out Christmas lights.
I don't think we've watched Special Agent Oso since we were in the old house. Maybe we watched it here and you were like 3 or 4. And he's 12 now. He's going to be 13 in March.
And then
and you remember that.
So at the beginning he's at his spot where he hangs out.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes out and then he gets a call from an agent, obviously.
Okay. I originally was planning on like a bow on this, doing a bow across the bottom, but I feel like that is going to cover up too much. So I'm going to leave it like that. Oh, a Muppets Christmas Carol. That's a good one. Rudolph. Oh, God, I love all the old claymation ones. They're so classic. All right. So I think we're going to end here because it is late and there's a little one standing next to me that needs to get to bed. Ah, thanks, Timothy. That is so sweet. Thank you, guys. So there we have it. 2 different looks, both Christmassy, using the Words from Home stencil. I'm just going to put a white so that I can... Where it's literally Words from Home. Oh, you know what?
What about that guy who's sitting reading a book?
Yeah. Wait, what?
The guy who was sitting on...
That guy?
Yeah.
You knew that's what he was doing?
I don't know what he's doing.
I know, I thought he was driving a car, but Darren said that he's supposed to sit on the outside of the house, like leaning against the house, reading a book. And I said he could even, like, be sitting in the window here reading a book.
Lily thought, obviously, and since it's Lily.
Don't say anything bad, we're live.
Lily thought that, he was pooping.
I just said don't say anything bad, we're live.
I didn't know that was bad.
Go to bed.
I didn't know
Sorry,
that
guys.
I didn't know
You
that
know,
was
from
that.
the mouths of babes. So we're going to end here
I didn't know that was
and
that.
say goodnight. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. This was really fun. I hope you enjoyed these 2 Christmassy cards using the new Words from Home stencil. And don't forget to keep an eye out because you'll be seeing all the fun new December releases coming. And I know that our design team has made some awesome projects. And I will see you again. Let me take a quick peek. I am back on, December 8th. So I will see you all next week. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Have a great week and an awesome weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye.